right, we're here with more Rigged and Scripted Football Times. And here, as I was telling you, everybody, they're building up Kansas City and Buffalo to play in the AFC Championship game. They're that good, and even in Rigged and Scripted Football Times, the talent on that team is amazing. But that's the build-up. That's not probably what's going to happen, though. The Jets are playing good. You got to look at all the underdogs. Look at all the teams that lost today. Tampa Bay, they're doing the underdog season here on you folks. It's all rigged and scripted, folks. Please don't bet on these games. I told everybody the Chiefs were going to smash the shit out of the Niners, but it would be a close game. The refs are going to get involved like they're doing right now. And this shit is fucking faker than fucking Chicken Campbell's Noodle fucking soup over there, man. It's just so fucking fake, dude. Anybody that ever watched football, just go do yourself a favor. Okay, do yourself a favor. Go on to YouTube and see if you can find games from the 80s and 90s and shit like that, and even the 2000s, when that guy Tom Landry was coaching, George Hayes, Bill Belichick, and all that. He's been coaching since fucking 87 or some shit. He was the head coach of the Cleveland Browns, dude. And he had fucking Bernie Kosar and put him in the playoffs. And they beat the Steelers 52 to 3 one season, bro. They had a shit fucking badass team. Man, I don't think he was coaching the Browns in 87. I stand corrected. He was defensive coordinator for the Giants, and they won 2 Super Bowls on his defense. And he's from the old school Dick Vermeil type shit. So, Dick Vermeil is an offensive genius, and Chuck Noll is like a fucking defensive genius. But anyway, like I'm telling everybody, do not bet on these games. It's all distraction from what's coming up in this midterm elections and shit. They're trying to tell everybody about this midterm election shit. How your vote's gonna make a difference. It doesn't make a difference, folks. It doesn't make a difference. Voting is one of the most evil things you can possibly do. You're literally voting for the most vile creatures on the face of the earth. The only way to get any type of justice in this world is you got to take all of your money out of the banks and start putting them in space and start putting them into places like credit unions. You have to bankrupt these assholes. That's the only way you can do it. You can't riot. You can't listen to these motherfuckers over here at all these survival channels and shit. And guys, they're in between the red and blue. There's a safety. I tell you, bro, they're building the Chiefs up to get this shit, man. To get the playoffs. So it looks like the best teams in the NFL are Kansas City and Buffalo, without doubt. But they're sleepers, and they're going to get your money in the playoffs. Because you're going to lose your ass off betting on these teams. This guy can't see that fucking thing coming. Of course he took that sack intentionally. Of course he did. He just threw the fucking ball away, dude. You have 3 receivers open on the right side of the field. And not even including the running back that came out of the thing. All you got to do is throw it and throw the ball at the ground in front of the fucking running back that's past the line of scrimmage. This is unbelievable, man. As I'm saying, this is all distraction for like the elections that are coming up. Because after these elections, the whole entire economy is going to fucking explode. It's going to implode on itself. It's going to implode. And people are going to see what really is how bad things are going to be, man. I hate to say it. And these games are just ways to get your money, to steal your spirits. Because your people really think that this shit's real. And it's just same in politics is why I'm saying about NFL. You got red and blue against each other. That's all they do is divide people with this bullshit. They're never going to help you. They don't give a shit about you. And they don't care about anything but making money. They don't care about people dying. They don't care about homelessness in America. They don't care about immigration. They don't care about nothing. They're devils. They're literally, figuratively, and seriously devils. They're demons. They're literally sold their soul for fucking money. That's all they care about. The same with being the NFL being rigged and scripted to get your money. That's the same shit that goes on daily in life. These people could see I could see some sacks, but this is not the fucking 70s, man. These dudes are more athletic. They roll out of pocket. They have pocket presence. And Jimmy G is one of the top quarterbacks in the NFL. He's marketable. Chicks like him. All the shit that goes along with being a superstar. If this dude literally played for the Dallas Cowboys, he would be the biggest celebrity in sports. Honestly. Look at this. Now you know that in any situation that you're up 37 to 23, the defense knows you're going to fucking run the ball. But the way that Kansas City Chiefs play, with hardly any type of running game between you just running guys in and out, but they're effective, believe me. I have quite a few guys on fantasy football from a football league that I got a Claire in, and he does well. But you don't really have to worry about a deep pass in a situation like that 9 out of 10 times, because if you make an incomplete pass, it stops the clock. That's why you would run like this. But these people aren't even trying to tackle them. They're trying to set an example of how powerful the Chiefs are and how they're just it's gonna be an epic AFC championship game between the Bills and this and that. I'm telling you, it's all distraction to get your money. It's all rigged and scripted. The whole entire thing is, and every fucking commercial on TV today about elections, dude. There's no way to stop these people but to stop the money flow. And the way you stop the money flow is get the fucking money out of the banks, dude, and put it in places that they can't have access to it. And if something goes fucked up, you ain't going to lose your money. So, if you can't beat them physically like these people over there trying to make tribes and shit in some of these channels and talking crazy shit, you know, like, dude, you're not ever going to change by voting red or blue. There are no good politicians. These people are shills. They're on here to set division between people. They know, most of these people in the military, they know that there's no good politicians. They know that their fucking system's broken. They know all that shit. Especially if they're in their 40s and shit like that, and they're in the military, and they know all this shit, and they're still telling you to vote red and blue and cause, oh, look how stupid the liberals are. Oh, look how dumb the Republicans are. Meanwhile, we're losing all of our shit, and these people are making fucking money on rigged and scripted football times and making money on every situation as possible, and all you could do is talk about how great Trump is, which transferred $5 trillion fucking dollars to the wealthiest people on the planet, and you got a $1,400 check. And you got guys like this fucking asshole Benny Johnson out there telling you how great the Republican Party is when they haven't done shit for anybody. Nor has the Democrats. They're birds on the same fucking feathers on the, how's it go? Wings on the same bird. They don't care about you at all. Just like these athletes don't give a shit about you. You know, I collect sports cards. I'm in the sports card industry, like helping tell people how to store their cards and stuff like that. But now that I know it's rigged and scripted, I ain't going after anything but vintage shit that's expensive. None of this modern shit, because it's fucking fake as fuck. People just don't understand what the hell's going on, and they're too blind and stuck in their world. But, and what I mean by vintage stuff, I'm talking like Jackie Robinson rookie cards and shit like that. I ain't going after this bullshit modern stuff. The only modern stuff that you would ever want to even go after is 201 hockey cards. You know, they're the rarest and the most expensive cards, and they keep value. And not only that, they're the number one picks, and that's the rookie, the true legit rookie, not 25 different rookies like they have in all their other fucking sports. And obviously, some basketball, modern basketball, is highly expensive. Autographs of certain players and shit like that, because they're just well liked and they're followed, and people don't know that shit's rigged and scripted. Don't cover the middle of the field or nothing. No, don't try to tackle them. Look, let me run. Please, people. Please, please, please. I've been sitting here talking to you guys. Juju couldn't do that in Pittsburgh after his first season, but he's explosive now. He was running so fucking slow, the guy was running backwards to try to make him look fast. Watch this. Bring pressure. What pressure did they bring in? He ran into the fucking the offensive line. He didn't even try to go around him. What the hell kind of coaching's that? When you fucking play defense, you're supposed to go after the quarterback, not run into the fucking offensive lineman. He's supposed to run into you. No, you're not supposed to run into him. You're supposed to push him aside. Surprised they missed extra point. Oh shit, a lady just got pulled off the balcony with the fucking magnets. Oh my goodness. Sorry about that, ma'am. We had to get that extra point. This fella's not that good at kicking. And the magnet was just a little high. Oh, you poor thing. You all right, ma'am? Somebody give that lady a hand.